This podcast contains mature content and is intended for adult audiences only. It features cannabis-themed discussions and activities, and is primarily a platform for comedic expression. While our content may provide educational value, please note that we are not certified scientists or professionals in the cannabis industry. Our knowledge evolves with emerging information. Listener discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Bong Rippos and Video Gamos with your favorite host, Clean Sanchez, Mr. Howdy Bitch, Dank Commanders, and the one, the only, the myth, the legend, Dabs. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody feeling?
What it is.
I mean, let's take into account here. It's Saturday as we record this.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. To what? Okay, we don't talk sports on this podcast, but I have to bring it up because it's still brand new. And what the fuck was that fight? Can somebody explain that to me? Can somebody explain to me what that Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight is?
I can explain it to you. I can explain it to you easily. It was we got McMahoned.
Yes, we did. Yes. That's we got McMahon.
Easiest way to say it. We got McMahoned. It was planned. Yep. It was staged. It was well coordinated. But it was what we would expect.
Awesome. The fight before that was awesome. I
Can we be for real? Can we be for real though? Because if that was an actual fight, Tyson would have knocked his ass out first round.
Well, that's a given. Like his coach said it too. I don't know if you guys watched the training videos like leading up to the fight. His coach, his coach was saying like this was the most dangerous he's seen Tyson. Like Tyson was ready, but he had to look good. Look, at the end of the day, Jake Paul and fucking Tyson both got an agreement. We put this fight together. We're both going to get the fattest fucking payout we've had in a long time.
Paycheck, yep.
So this is it. Let's just make it happen so we both walk out of this happy. And that's exactly what they did. They put on one of the biggest announced fights of the fucking of the year. And they did exactly what they expected to do. They got paid. They got fucking paid.
Yeah. And then for later's pause for the cause, I actually have a Tyson pipe.
Hey, look at that. See, now we're really going to get knocked the fuck out. We're going to see a real knockout, boys.
Listen, I love Mike Tyson. I'm going to fuck you till you love me. One of my favorite lines of all time. And it's just like, it is what it is. It is what it is, But, I mean, we knew what was going to happen.
Sports entertainment, bro. We were entertained.
Yep.
So let it be.
I wasn't entertained.
I want to ask you guys something. I was looking through a list of cannabis strains, right?
Okay.
Real quick, what are some funny cannabis strain names that you've encountered?
Shit.
Why am I getting deja vu?
What was something piss? Unicorn piss. That was it.
Cheetah piss.
Cheetah piss. There was cheetah piss.
Unicorn piss.
Yeah, ours was unicorn piss.
There's actually unicorn poop.
Get the fuck out!
Yes, there is unicorn poop. I'm being dead serious. Yes, there is.
There, what is it? Alaskan thunderfuck. That's
Okay,
another
I've
one.
heard that.
I love that. Alaskan. I've had Alaskan thunderfuck 3 separate times. I love that strain.
Crouching tiger, hidden alien.
Oh my god! See, this just sounds like stoners making fucking names at this point.
Cat piss, Bob Saget OG, Barack Obama.
Bob Saget OG.
Barack
Obama.
Yeah, and
I've
your mother's
never heard that.
And your mother's favorite, green crack.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Loves
green
that
crack's great. Yeah, crack's great.
Look at him.
Yeah, I would have to say Alaskan Thunderfuck for me was definitely the most intriguing names I had in a strain. Yeah.
Agreed. It's super crazy. It's super crazy.
It is pretty elaborate, yeah.
Yeah. So before we get to the thing that the wheel chose on its own.
Yeah.
You know?
We had nothing.
Yeah, the wheel definitely chose it on its own.
What? Are you kidding me? The odds were in our favor last week, so it worked out.
Yeah. So real quick,
the odds were definitely in our favor.
A polling made by Gallup. So Gallup polling data shows that smoking marijuana is now more popular in the U.S. than smoking tobacco cigarettes. And this is according to a new survey from Gallup finding that 50% of U.S. adults reported that they smoke cannabis, which is more than 11% of who told the polling firm that they have smoked any cigarettes in the past week.
Interesting.
Very.
Yeah. So people are smoking weed.
If you think about it, didn't they raise the age on cigarette purchasing?
21.
So yeah, I mean, it's much easier and for somebody under 21 to get their hands on fucking weed because of let's call them street pharmacists. Yeah. So I mean, I would imagine, plus a lot of us started smoking weed early as shit in our wee years.
Absolutely.
So I think growing up just that way, you're kind of already bringing that culture even wider as you get older, because you're already bred onto it from a younger age. Because I don't think a lot of people pick up on cigarettes until they're older, to be honest with you. Not like back in the day. Back in the day, it was I
started smoking at 13. So
cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Back then, it was considered
cigarettes
cool.
And weed. Yeah.
Then it was you smoke cigarette, you're a cool guy if you had a fucking cigarette in your mouth. Now you have a cigarette in your mouth, it's just you're another asshole.
Now you're toxic.
Yeah, now you're toxic.
Yeah.
So it's it doesn't really matter. But if a joint nowadays is all right, that's a different fucking story.
Yep. Next is gaming news. Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is coming out soon.
I'm excited.
I believe it's free to play.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna be playing it. I can't wait to play as some of my favorite heroes like Adam Warlock, Black Panther, Captain America, Doctor Strange, Groot,
Iron Man, Magneto. The list goes on.
Jeff the Land Shark, Loki, Luna Slow, Psylocke, Penny Parker, Storm, the Punisher. There's gonna be so many characters, and I'm hoping we got an X-Men squad coming up soon.
Hopefully,
but things are happening with that game. When is that game coming out? Because I'm not seeing a date.
December.
Here.
I know it was looking for a December launch.
33 heroes at launch. That's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, it's supposed to play like a battle royale. So I'm not sure what the team size is. I think it's 6v6, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Can you verify?
Let's see.
He's poking over like he's.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this video here, trying to get information. So it's 33 heroes. It's because I got my camera in front of my face too, so I got it.
We got you with the bubble.
33 heroes, 8 maps for quick match and competitive modes.
Okay.
1 conquest map and 1 all-new practice range.
Okay.
Season 1 will begin January 2025.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. So it was pushed. Because
Yeah.
the last I heard was December. I was looking forward to it because you could see the timer.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe the game's coming out in December, but season 1 is coming out
Possibly,
in January.
But I also heard, like, I was talking to you before hitting record, that I believe it was Epic Games announced on their
December
Twitter.
6th.
Oh, so there you go. So Epic Games announced on I believe it was their Twitter or X or whatever the fuck you want to call it now, that they were going to be affiliating with other gaming companies, and one of the gaming company logos on that list was Fortnite, like Fortnite with Marvel Rivals, which I'm kind of interested to see, because if you look on Fortnite right now, there's a custom created map that is literally a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game through and through. Like, it's legitimately a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I could find you the code at some point, but there is somebody who built an entire Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fucking game inside of Fortnite. Completely playable. It's fucking sick looking. I was playing around with it the other night, and it's pretty sick. So that itself kind of opened up a good, like it just opened up the curiosity of, like, how much further can we take that. And if Marvel Rivals is looking to coincide with that, like, the game engine on Fortnite is fucking great. I love the mechanics in that fucking game.
It is, and I know from firsthand experience. I've been messing around with it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I should say this while we're in the topic. I have a Fortnite creator code now, which is just Clean Sanchez spelled out the way it is. And I'm gonna have some stuff coming out, and I'm obviously, of course, have you guys test it out first, because you guys are the gurus. But there's some stuff I have some ideas. I have some ideas cooking, out that are not Clean Sanchez media related. You know, I'm trying. You know,
Let
if
the
I am
man cook.
yeah, so I mean I'm getting older, and like when I see things like all the things that you could do in Fortnite, all the different game modes, all the different you know, I really want to. And now that I'm learning something, I feel like I could give something to offer for Fortnite soon. So we're gonna
And
see,
it's nuts
man.
because it's like not even just the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like game mode, and like we had it before. We tested it out, that Fallout kind of idea map.
It was weird.
It was weird, but it was kind of like a jump off point, if that. Like, because now, if you play the Ninja Turtles, like if you try the Ninja Turtles map, you're in a cityscape. Like, it's a city setting.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing what they did with this. Like, really, really sick. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Marvel Rivals and fucking Epic Games has cooking right now. Because
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, man.
Check that out. And lastly, we looked at we looked at 3 photos.
Yeah.
Before this show started. We're not going to show them for legal reasons, copyright reasons, whatever.
Yeah.
Allegedly, these photos are screenshots from Grand Theft Auto 6.
I mean, I was kind of getting that idea from the map layout, the way the map, the little map, the mini map is.
I mean, it could be paradise. I don't know.
Oh God, let's not.
Let's not.
Yeah, which actually this week, stay tuned. Me and Gio got a series that we've been talking about with For Clean and Friends.
Oh yeah.
To talk about everything with some special guests with that too. So stay tuned for that, because Paradise is falling. But yeah, the screenshots in question that we were looking at, I mean, they look damn good if it's
gorgeous.
6.
Gorgeous, for lack of a better word. Just the elements that are displayed, really fucking clean. Really, really clean. But like I said, we got, and I've had this conversation with my siblings as well. We've got AI that exists nowadays that is overly abused for promotional purposes. So it's really hard to say if this really belongs to the source. You know what I mean? It's tough to say. I mean, from what I see, like I said, the mini map looks very old school. It looks very primitive as far as, like, you know, like the standards of a fucking mini map. very blocked off and shit, like grid-like. It's weird. It's weird to say. I mean, just first impressions, though, it does look fucking gorgeous. The textures look amazing. But then again, I'm so fucking skeptical nowadays because of fucking AI. It's ridiculous, bro. It has me skeptical about everything. Even these fucking ocean UFOs. You never know, bro. You never know.
Listen, don't even get me started.
Listen. No conspiracy theories on this show. Let's keep it gaming.
No, wrong podcast. Wrong podcast.
That's bong rips, and conspiracy theories.
Wrong podcast.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. No. But Jesus Christ.
Don't debunk it.
Don't debunk it.
I'll break my own rule, okay?
No. Let's keep it pushing.
Okay? Let's keep it going. Keep it going.
Today we are going to 18. We're going to the 1800s to 1911. One of the most special and most passionate stories that have ever been put together, ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely ever.
Yeah.
So, what game are we talking about, guys?
I mean, if the shirt didn't fucking cue you in, and last week's miraculous wheel spin that wheel segment, we're talking about Red Dead Redemption parts 1, parts 2, DLCs included, the whole shebang, the whole fucking thing.
Now, I just want to say too, Red Dead Redemption 2 alone has won over 175 Game of the Year awards.
Yep.
Yeah. And rightfully so.
Okay.
And rightfully so.
I just want to put it out there. So, I mean, it's insane. It's insane. So, what are some things that come to mind when you think about Red Dead Redemption?
Woo!
What are some of the first things? And if you haven't played the game, I'm sorry, but there are going to be spoilers here.
It's a psychological plus emotional roller coaster, to say the least, that you play out and experience firsthand. Because you got when you play the first game, when you're first introduced to Red Dead Redemption, you're playing as Marston, who is not even a secondary character in Red Dead 2. He's like a third or fourth character in it, until you get to the very end of Red Dead 2, where you take over the Marston story. But I mean, in part 1, you go through Marston's legitimate story, and that in itself, it had a lot of loops. Let's say, if you're into roller coasters, that game had a lot of loops throwing you in there. You met some very interesting characters. The story itself had you fucking completely enveloped. Like, I remember playing Red Dead Redemption 1 for hours on end. I would not let go of that fucking remote. I didn't want to put it down. Like, I had to continuously play it out, to see out the rest until there was a free mode, or a free way that I could just get away from the actual quest. And then Redemption 2 came out, which is obviously the prequel to Red Dead Redemption 1. And that opened up the Pandora's box worth of story when we talk about fucking Arthur.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite fucking protagonists in any game was Arthur Morgan, because he was a character that a lot of us could relate to in many steps throughout his journey, whether he was still the strong leader, or he was just the fucking the gopher. You know what I mean? You kind of were able to step into his shoes and really feel, even up to the point where, again, spoiler warning, where you find out that you're sick. You're riding, that moment I'll never forget. You're riding down in Saint Denis, and all of a sudden you fall right off your fucking horse. Dude, that moment you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I thought I got shot or some shit fucking happened, and then you end up at the fucking doctor's. that whole journey was fucked up. It was really fucked up. The betrayals with the gang, everything leading up to the climax of both games were completely incredible, to say the least. It's such a fucking good game. Such a fucking good game, man. God damn it.
So, this is going to come to a surprise to everyone, but I'm not the biggest fan of Westerns. Anything.
Yeah.
I'm talking movies, TV shows, video games. I'm not that big of a fan of Westerns.
Word.
The thing that caught me with Red Dead 1 was Marston's story. The story of John Marston and how that just the way that the story was produced was very well. It was well written. It was well produced. The voice cast that they had was very believable.
Mm-hmm.
So and you also have a list of characters that are like absolutely bonkers. Like you have some that are real chill, real mellow. Then you have the weird ones that Rockstar likes to throw into every one of their games. You get like 4 or 5 weird
That's
characters.
That's off to Rockstar for pulling that off in all their games, though.
Yeah.
They create some incredible fucking offhand characters, bro. It's nuts.
Yep. Like the ones that you get side missions from, like those ones.
Hell yeah.
What is it? The fucking the naked hillbilly in the fucking woods and stained knee, like that.
Wait, are you talking about the one that are you talking about the one that sexually assaults Arthur?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo. That was in Lemoyne.
Fucking weirdo.
Did you ever notice?
And listen, and I loved it. It was fucking great.
I have to piggyback off that real quick, because have you ever noticed when you go back to camp after that happens, Bill says, "Hey, a friend of mine said he met you last night. Say he got to know you real good."
No, I did not notice that.
Yeah, so there's this theory.
No, I did not notice that.
There's a theory that Bill is gay, and a lot of this theory comes from him, one, being kicked out of the army for deviance, which during that time,
yeah,
you know, his actions
that was frowned upon.
If he was having sex with other people,
it was frowned.
You know, while his time in the army, I don't know the rules, but this is what I'm reading through the lore of Bill. But there is a theory that he's snuggled up with a couple men, you know, and it kind of makes sense, especially if he was a predator, which would Rockstar, you know, would be kind of like the Rockstar way, you know, that he knew who the guy was very personally, the guy who attacked Arthur. So
that's
there's a lot
there.
there.
That's interesting.
That's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So,
no, I did not know that. This is news to me, but okay.
Interesting. Yeah. So there's some interesting, and Bill's the first person you see in Red Dead 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Voiced by the same guy, which the cast, they're all voiced by the same people. But I my first taste of Red Dead was my early days of the army, and I played it once and I lost the disc.
Oh wow.
So I wasn't able to play Red Dead 1 up until a couple weeks ago, when it came on PC.
Okay.
Oh, the remastered.
Yeah, so I've been playing it. It's great. I'm happy to play it again. But like, the thing for me was my experience with Red Dead Redemption 2, which I just finished playing. I think the first time I did a full playthrough like 2 years ago, I finished the whole thing. And my wife watched me play the whole thing like it was a movie, you know, and there was just everything. Like some of my favorite moments, you know, which we'll talk about, you know, was
oh hell yeah,
the high honor parts and stuff like that. But one of my favorite things was just the little things that Red Dead Redemption 2 had that made that game so great. But let's go down the line. Let's start off with Red Dead Redemption 1.
Word.
You know, John Marston. Played by Rob White. I don't know. Whitehoff. Yeah, I'm gonna say Rob Whitehoff. So
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry.
Rob W.
Yeah, Robert Allen W.
There you go.
Who's the voice for John Marston in both games. Just a phenomenal voice. People want Norman Reedus to play him. I'd rather not.
I mean, dude, like Marston has a very, very distinct rasp to his voice.
Yep.
Kind of the same way Arthur does. Like they both have that like we've been smoking tobacco since we were 3. Voice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they do.
The interesting thing about that is that Arthur doesn't have like a place where he's from. He's kind of from everywhere, so that's where his accent
which is crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah, and like
dynamic.
I remember so we go through John Marston's story, and we're understanding that he was betrayed by a group of people.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, this is interesting. You know what I mean? And we're interested. We're introduced to his family, his son. I mean, take it. I don't want to.
Oh no! Please go on. For fuck's sake.
No, go ahead. Continue.
It's just like, the story goes about a man looking for revenge, and you see these characters in this game. And what's so interesting is that this is a sequel. This is like we're going Star Wars here. We don't know what happened, beforehand, and that's what makes the story interesting, because you're just
you get tidbits of what happened prior, like when you really explore the map. You find newspaper, you find newspaper clippings that you could read, because in Red Dead Redemption, they do talk about the fucking Blackwater, like the ordeal in Blackwater. You could find the clippings in Red Dead Redemption about the Blackwater ordeal.
Which we'll get to that too, which is crazy. Which is absolutely crazy.
The Blackwater massacre, bro. Fucking wild, dog. Fucking wild.
Which is sick, because that's Blackwater massacre is where you pick off where you pick up off in Red Dead 2. I'm running away from Blackwater.
Which hold that thought for future future discussions, because I think that's a great discussion there too. Man, but this, I think one of the cool, interesting things is Jack Marston, who has a Grand Theft Auto 5 Easter egg. If you don't know, Jack Marston, Jay Marston, apparently is the author of a book called Red Dead Redemption, which is a book that you can find on the shelf in GTA 5. So
that's pretty sick.
It would kind of make sense, because the story takes place in 1911, Red Dead Redemption 1. So Jack is 10 years old, 12 years old. So
in Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're thinking maybe 10 years, 20 years after, he writes a book about his experiences as...
that would make sense.
But great characters. And I think the cool thing that I love about it is that you have a sense of each person that you're encountering is someone from your past. And like you said, you're getting tidbits, but you're not getting the whole story, and it just makes you want more. Like when Dutch kills himself, and you see this
which you don't get leading up to it, but when you understand what happened prior, now you get where that guilt came from.
And that's so it's so interesting, because Dutch is such an interesting character too, especially because he wasn't that interesting in the first Red Dead Redemption. He was just a bad guy, like any other bad guy in a video game. And then Red Dead Redemption 2 came, and you're just like, oh, but you understand,
like it all boils down to somebody trying to do the right thing, but every decision that's made is always a mistake. Like it leads to something worse and worse. That was literally this motherfucker's story until he just gave into it. That's where we meet him in fucking Red Dead Redemption. We meet that broken version of this son of a bitch. It's sick.
Now, gameplay mechanics. This is a game that had groundbreaking features like the honor system, Deadeye, and its wild open world design. Let's start with the honor system.
My favorite feature.
Yeah.
My favorite feature by far. I love that your actions take a toll on how the rest of the world responds to you and how it interacts with you and shit. I fucking love that feature so much. It reminded me of what was that stupid Fable?
Ah,
Fable. It reminded me a lot
Yeah.
of Fable because Fable had kind of like that on, like you can make good decisions, bad decisions, and it played out on how everything else like went about. I love that. I
do
fucking love
you,
that.
do you find yourself like finding it more immersive with it when the game has an honor system?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
'cause
do. I find that to be.
it gives you reasoning behind a lot of the decisions that you make in the game,
Yep.
especially depending on the kind of character you're trying to build throughout the game. Because that's the other thing. What I loved about Red Redemption was how you got to play it out. You got to play it out however the fuck you felt like it. Yes, it gave you an initial mission, an initial quest, but how you approached it was all on you. Like I love games like that. Like I really do.
I love it. I love it. Now what about Deadeye, which
Mm.
is kind of
I see.
reminiscent to
That's
like
my.
tell me, because to me
That's
it's
my
like
favorite
Western,
feature.
it's like Western Matrix.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's literally what I'm getting into. Did you guys play the Matrix video game?
Oh,
Yeah.
religiously.
Enter
Path
the
of
Matrix.
Neo
You guys
and
played
fucking
Enter the
Enter the
Matrix, right?
Matrix.
Okay, so and I want to take it that we all played um what the fuck was that game called? They had a movie based off Wanted, I think it was, where
Was
you
it
can
Wanted or
fucking curve your shots with a
Oh, that was Wanted.
pistol
That
and
was Wanted, yeah.
yeah, Wanted, right? Okay. So take the slow motion effects of those two games, integrate them with a complete marking system, and that's your Deadeye.
Hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was sick. And it
So
kind of put you
that's what I enjoyed about it, was that it reminded me of Wanted and Enter the Matrix mixed with a targeting system. I was like, oh yeah, nah, dude, this is mint. I fucking love this. Yeah.
it was cool because it kind of put you in like that gunslinger position where it's like if
Yep.
you were a gunslinger and you were already mapping out where you were gonna clip somebody if you were in a duel, it's like you're already picturing it happen. Like you stop time and then you're like, that's where it's gonna go, that's where it's gonna go, that's where it's gonna go. And it's like kind of like that's the position you take when you're in the it's a great system. It's a fun fucking system. I love it because
Very
like
nice.
like you said Wanted, I was thinking more along the lines of Max Payne, where it was like when you
Or
kind
Max
of
Payne,
slow
yeah.
down bullet time. I
Bullet
like
time.
that
Mhm.
shit too. That was really cool.
Very nice. And then we come to the end of the game where John Marston meets his end, which is kind of like a full circle moment, especially after playing Red Dead Redemption 2, since he's a man that seems to cheat death all the time.
Yeah. When you first meet him, he had just gotten
Yeah.
attacked by wolves, man.
Yeah, he was on a fucking mountain.
Mhm.
But I mean, I feel so this game it just changed a new standard for storytelling.
Oh yeah.
In an open world setting too, which I thought was very special, and it really did something. And they made us wait for years. But in between the waiting, we had a very awesome DLC that came
My
out.
favorite fucking DLC.
And it was a multiplayer DLC nonetheless, which was wild, and that was Undead Nightmare.
Yep.
And you can play this with the remaster that came out on any platform that you get it on. And guys, just so you know, we're not affiliated.
Yeah, no.
We're super fans.
Yeah.
We really like Rockstar games. We like Rockstar, we like Bethesda. Both of those those game developers have given us games that we feel are up to par with how we like to play games. But a lot of people don't remember the story of Undead Nightmare. But I'm going to be honest with you, I don't remember it. But what I do know,
it had to do with that charm, that green emerald charm.
Yes, and Abigail became a zombie, Jack became a zombie, Uncle became a zombie.
That entire opening sequence for Red Dead Nightmare was insane.
Yeah,
it was insane because like that's the first thing you experience is you watch your entire family die in front of you, and then you're like, oh fuck.
And it was cool because we got creatures like the Four Horsemen, the Sasquatches, the Chupacabra. It was really cool. You knew, and There was another mechanic like cleansing towns. The town cleansing was pretty fun too.
Yeah.
So it was a fan favorite for years. It was a very creative DLC. It was fresh. It was new. It was fun.
And it's still active today. It's still active today.
Yep.
It very much is.
We fast forward a couple years, and we get a trailer for Red Dead Redemption 2. And
which was mind-blowing to say the least, because all they did was show cinematics and then small clips of like some of the story. It was insane. Like, just
it was a new way to make a game. Let's put it that way. Call of Duty
visually it was already like this. I don't even need to play this. I just want to watch this.
Yeah, mocap became a very big tool.
Yeah,
it became a very big tool for these developers to make games immersively. And what I love about Red Dead Redemption 2 is how the actors who did the mocap and the voices, who talk about their moments together in this game and what made the game great. I'm obsessed with the game. I have like 900 hours on it.
Yeah.
I like, no fucking joke. I could sit there all fucking day. I got mods in there. I got job mods in there where you could deliver mail. Okay. But let's talk about Arthur Morgan and the Vanderlyn gang. We're introduced to Dutch, the Vanderlyn gang, and like we were saying earlier, we meet John Marston on the mountain, trying to stay alive after being attacked by wolves. Yeah. So talk about Arthur.
I mean, right off the bat, you're already given the idea where he's the guy you play. He's the story you're living out throughout the entire game. And you already got the idea that this guy has pretty much seen and done a lot that he's already living with. Like he has no choice but to fucking live with at this point. You've got, like I was explaining before, you got a leader in Dutch who is, trying to do what he believes is the best, like in the best interest of his gang and his group. But along the way, he just continuously steps on his own fucking toes and puts the gang in jeopardy.
Especially after the Blackwater massacre.
Especially after that. Because, I mean, they had stashed the money somewhere
in Blackwater
before running away. They head north, as far north as they possibly can, into these fucking cold mountains, which is where you kind of start the game. And like already the idea of jumping gun straight into the cold, like with all these people that you have to feed, everybody has to survive, like you have no fucking materials, no supplies with you to fucking make it there. Like you definitely know they were running for a fucking reason to run that fucking far. Like they were running. They could have gone anywhere else. New Austin they could have gone to. It's on the other side. But no, they decided to go fucking bitch north. Like right off the bat, it throws you into like straight up fucking survival mode. Like Dutch already puts you on this path where, all right, we got to find this, we got to find that, we got to do this, we got to get our people settled. It's like the beginning is a little bit of a runaround, like let's call it that. It's a lot of running around, like you're kind of getting a lay of the controls, a lay of the land, blah blah blah. But if you start paying attention to like what people are saying, because that's something I like to do a lot, which I love that Rockstar does, is those side conversations. Like when you're walking through the cabin for the first time, you see Dutch and I think it's Micah or Bill, somebody. They're sitting in front of the chimney and shit. And they're talking about something, and you kind of get the hint where, all right, they're on the run. So they're here because they had to get out of fucking Blackwater.
They did something bad.
Yeah, like bad.
Yeah, they shot a girl in the face.
Yeah,
they killed the girl on the dock.
Which is it forced them to leave. They were in the middle of fucking. I believe they were in the middle of robbing the fucking bank, which is where all the fucking loot and shit came in. They wanted to stash the fucking money. They stashed the money in Blackwater, headed up north, and then the entire time you're playing out literally this. It's insane because everywhere they take you, you're constantly on the move, and you're constantly on the move because every time Dutch gets desperate or he has this inkling of a fucking idea, he causes some shit to happen, which is where the Pinkertons come in. And all these other fucking people start coming into play because Dutch cannot just keep his fucking feet still. He wants to make the next move immediately. He wants to it's a fucking juggle fuck of shit.
And kill more people while he's
and meanwhile Arthur's just literally like he's just okay with it. And that's the part that like really took me aside. Like, okay, you're playing out his role, you're making his decisions, but you realize like you're fine with all this. Like, you're still going about it, knowing that fucking Dutch is just stupid. Let's call it what it is. He's fucking dumb. You know he's dumb as shit, but you're still going about the plan. Yep. And then even with like questioning Dutch, like every time he questioned Dutch and Dutch, like that's kind of where like the headbutting starts is when when Arthur starts to question Dutch's motives and like, so on and so forth.
You don't trust me?
Yeah.
Why are you questioning me, Arthur?
Which is nuts because that is manipulation. Like he's manipulating Arthur in a way, which is fucking like it's elite. Like he's a very, very like a tyrannical leader. Let's call it that. But he's not really tyrannical because again, every decision he makes, he feels it's in the best interest of the entire group. Like that's where it's kind of troubling. Like when he kills himself in Red Dead, like that's where you understand like he made all these decisions and he pretty much put all these people's lives in jeopardy and lost all these people's lives and separated all these motherfuckers. He had to live with this shit. Yeah, he had to live with this shit. He had to.
Yeah.
And Arthur and him, like you could tell, had probably the tightest relationship out of everybody in that gang. Like they were fucking practically brothers.
And it's interesting too because all the gang members that you're sitting side by side with are the ones that you are hunting for in Red Dead Redemption 1.
Yeah.
And it really
you're looking for
it brings that world it's that world building put together and it's amazing. And we have character. I mean, one of my favorite missions was the one where Arthur's with Rains Falls and Dutch and when Rains Falls' son and Dutch leaves him to die in that warehouse, and Rains Falls' son comes in and he fucking shoots whoever was gonna kill Arthur, and Dutch is like, and Arthur's like, "You left me." Dutch is like, "I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about."
That and we're just talking about Dutch being the asshole. We also got characters like fucking Micah. that they thrown into the mix. Who you automatically right off just as soon as he opens his fucking mouth, you already knew Micah was gonna be a piece of shit. Like he was
wanted to slap the shit out of him, bro.
Oh man. Fuck Micah, bro. Fuck Micah.
I have a good transition.
I wanted to slap the shit out of him.
I have a good transition for us too. Let's talk about Uncle. Now, and I say let's bring up Uncle too, because he didn't like Micah either. Him and Micah did not get along. And there was a moment in the game where Uncle didn't complain about his lumbago, and that was when he stood straight up arguing with Micah, saying how rotten he was, and you did not see him complain about no lumbago whatsoever. But Uncle is a favorite character.
Yes.
You know, he was kind of like he didn't even see it. And he was just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Well, he was like the voice. He was like the voice of reason for Art. He was the Miyagi. He was the Miyagi there.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you think now
that's a good analogy to use?
Yeah.
Now here's a theory for you. Do you think that Uncle was Red Harlow from Red Dead Revolver, the game that people theorize is connected?
I've heard rumors and theories in relation to that. I've heard them. I don't know, because you don't really get an actual name for Uncle at all. They never call him anything but Uncle throughout the series.
But he says he's a badass gunslinger.
I mean, wasn't Red Harlow fucking described to be a ginger though?
He's got white hair. Uncle's got white hair.
I mean, I don't think I've seen like they've shown pictures of him when he was young.
Yeah, I mean, Red Dead.
It's weird. He's like a mysterious stranger. This son of a bitch.
Yeah, I think he's got some secrets, but he's another very interesting character that I really do enjoy. And then we have Abigail,
Mm-hmm.
the wife,
Sadie.
Yep.
Sadie, one of my favorite characters in that fucking game. Sadie was great. Sadie came from a hell of a fucking a hell of an origin.
Don't forget, how come she's not on Tilly? Tilly had a good storyline too.
Tilly also.
Yep.
And the way that fucking Dutch killed Mrs. Grimshaw. I mean, she wouldn't shut her fucking mouth for anything.
Well, no.
But I mean, the game itself was huge. It was huge. There were so many secrets too. So many places that you could rob a train.
Quests, the strange missions that you went on, the little Easter eggs you found. There was a lot, a lot to unpackage in this game, especially like I said, those little random side quests. Like the one that immediately calls to me was the time traveler. You come across this dude with red hair in the forest. Yeah. You come across this redhead dude in the forest with a birthmark on his face
and a cardigan.
And a fucking cardigan in the West. Like, it's weird. He's definitely like dressed completely out of date.
Yeah.
And he sends you on this like goose chase to go and like, find these symbols and shit everywhere. You find them, you go back to the house, and what you stumble across is like a mom with a baby, and the baby has the fucking birthmark and shit. Yep. And then on the back of the fucking house, it's like this whole mapping of like, whirlpools and like all this weird shit. Like, it's fucking weird. Dude, there was a lot of shit. The UFO secret, the fucking the vampire that you come across. There's a bunch of shit in this game.
The small church in
the small church, the dead python in the swamp, like a lot of weird shit.
So I have something for you that you may have not noticed.
What's up?
Towards the ending sequence of the where in the big battle, and remind me, Javier is one of the first people who are truly peaceful with you in Red Dead Redemption 1, right?
Yes.
He's the only one who doesn't have a gun pointed to you in the sequence.
He's pointing it up. Mm-hmm. He's pointing it up. When Dutch and everybody else is pointing at Arthur, he's the only one pointing it up. I noticed that. Yup. See, I knew this, that motherfucker. You don't tell to me.
They did a great job with the game. The hyper detail of the world itself. I mean, oh my god. And
the first time I skinned an animal and my mother sat next to me, she was like, "Oh my god." I was like, yeah, it's pretty detailed.
It was like
that's the thing, right? Like Rockstar has this thing of where it's like it's the little things.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the way that the trees blow in the wind. It's skinning an animal or just fishing. Like it's the little things that grab your attention, and you're just like, oh yeah, you can do this. Okay, that's bad.
Now, you know what's the only thing I wish Rockstar would have added just after I experienced it, though? That element in Ghost of Tsushima where when you're running, there's like wind since you're on a horse a lot of the Red Dead time. Like that gust, that would be such a fucking great element to add, for fuck's sake.
Well, and it would also help you get to the destinations, too, so you don't have to set a waypoint.
That's the only thing that had me like a little iffy about Red Dead when I first started was you had to fucking run your ass off to get to a fast travel point.
And eat.
Oh,
you
man.
had to eat, you had to smoke, you had to eat. I mean, there were survival aspects to this game. You really had to really eat your shit. You know what I mean? Like there was
dude, it would take into account the temperature. If you were in a cold area, you weren't wearing enough fucking clothes,
you're gonna freeze.
You're freezing. Yeah, you're gonna fucking freeze. Like it was really sick. Really, really fucking sick the way they did it.
Now man, like what's another cool thing was the wildlife ecosystems, the realism of the game. There were really some really cool locations, amazing cinematic missions. And just themes of loyalty, betrayal, and survival in a world where cowboys were dying off, and
Such a great story.
It's kind of wild because like the game takes place in 1899, and you really start thinking like, yeah, this is the start of the end of the age of the cowboy. You know, because there's only what, maybe 30 cowboys living right now, like
legitimate
legitimately
cowboys, like
yeah.
guys that wake up in the morning, immediately put their fucking cowboy hat on, spurs, chaps, grab their horse, walk it like 4 miles instead of ride it.
They're still out there. You know what I mean? I just wish that there was more of it. There's just not any land. But what an amazing game. But they did give us Red Dead Online.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
they did.
With Red Dead Online, I mean, it's the way that we get to play. I get to jump on the PlayStation with you guys and play it with you, and it's where we get to be assholes to people.
Oh yeah.
Me and Gio have drowned people. I mean, the three of us have went after people in fucking roads. Like, it is just, I mean, it's just as bad as GTA Online, but at least
it really is.
But there's a grind to it. There's a grind to it because it's the West, you know?
Yep.
And it's just like, man, it's such a good game. I do want to ask you, what are your go-to weapons in the West?
In the West?
I'll let Gio go first.
Right off the bat, I love my carbine repeater. Carbine repeater is my favorite because I like to keep my distance. It's a little hard to deal with the scope on the carbine in game because it's kind of foggy looking, but I could get used to it. Yeah, especially when you use Deadeye. Doesn't mean shit. That's what I love about it. You use Deadeye with a carbine, you got distance and lock. The other one is pump action shotgun. Right off the bat, I have the most fun with the pump action shotgun. It's definitely my go-to.
Dabs?
So I'm also a repeater person, but I prefer the Litchfield repeater. Again, yes, the scope very funky. I don't like the scope too much, so I don't use it. And then the other one would have to be the volcanic pistol. I just like the fact that I just like the fact that it's a lever action pistol.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, so myself, I am a Litchfield repeater person myself. It is a very good weapon. I think the look of it is very smooth too. You know, that's my go-to rifle. But I am I like the Lamats because they have the double bullet thing that you can switch off. But I am a cattleman.
Yeah, you can switch between traditional rounds and shotgun rounds for the Lamat. Yeah.
I'm a cattleman guy through and through though. Like I like it original.
But the damage on them is such atrocious. Like,
you guys know me. I shoot for show. I can't
you don't shoot for killing.
You know, if they just see me going a little crazy, it's okay.
I mean, that's one thing I wanted to actually touch on as far as online, the character creator. It's very similar to GTA 5, where you could pick the heritage of both your mother and father, mix them up, and then customize as
you could choose Nico.
Yeah, you can. Which is fucking funny. Yeah. Yo, Nico, man.
Because you could choose John in GTA as your father.
See, that's fucking sick. But
cool.
But in there, the customization I fucking love. Like I played an Asian character for God knows how long. I switched his clothes over to Mexican. They got Native American. Like you could literally create any fucking character you wish on there. The customization options on the weapons, the horses, everything in general is so fucking good. The bounty hunting missions are probably my favorite.
Favorite fucking missions to do.
Yeah, it's my favorite activity to do online.
Well, I like the treasure hunting.
Treasure hunting's cool.
Treasure hunting's fun. Yeah,
but I like to get in there with the guys. Yeah. I can't treasure hunt with the guys. I could go people hunting with the guys.
No, of course. Like when no one's around, I do my level for treasure hunts is like a 20 something. Like I'm high up there with treasure hunting, but the bounty hunting missions. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
But man, what a great world. So let's do, before we get to like the future of what we want with Red Dead Redemption, we'll get back to it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do a pause for the cause.
Okay.
Let's smoke
Let's
some weed. Let's
fucking
do
get.
some reviews.
go.
If you don't mind, I'd like to start off the pause with
Please, yes. I know you got a product review.
Yes,
I'm
yeah.
actually really intrigued.
So I don't do a lot of these, and I'm so happy about this. I'm gonna start off with the Grav. This thing
Okay.
is called the Grav Sherlock. I've been a fan for Grav for a couple years. Their glass is pretty sturdy, but the shape of it is amazing. I got the Heineken green.
Oh, I like that shape already, and the
You know?
color. You already
like
know
that.
I'm a greenaholic.
Yeah. Now, what's super cool about this? One, the damn ember stood burnt for the whole time while I was smoking it, and it does this really cool milky effect in here. Like it looks like it's bubbling at the top. It's amazing, right?
That's fucking cool.
But one of my
That's
favorite
cool.
parts about this is the way that the shape of this is, where big pieces don't go through when you're sucking, and for the smaller pieces that do, they get stuck in that dent there.
Now, the only thing that would have me cautious about a piece like that, excuse me, other than that, would be cleaning. That looks like a piece that you would have to put the product inside and then shake through, because it doesn't look like you could intricately get a tool in there without risking cracking the glass.
Yep. And I'm happy that the one hole here is actually pretty big.
Word.
So it does help. I don't know what it's gonna do if something goes through here.
Yeah,
or something, but
no, that's gonna be one of those soak and rinse and shake fucking deals.
My God, what a piece! It looks great when you're smoking it, and I mean, coincidentally enough, I had found this today, and it was right next to this piece. We got the Tyson dynamic hand pipe.
Oh shit!
We got it in the wrapper. We're gonna open it up, and I just want to give a huge shout out to Good Guy Vapes.
Guys. Hell yeah!
We used the coupon. We used the coupon too.
Use those fucking badger teeth. Do it. Do it. Look at her. He's struggling with the box. I bet you Arthur Morgan wouldn't struggle this much. You fucking son of a bitch.
Well, Arthur Morgan's in Tijuana. I have a plan. I'm Dutch. I'm the Dutch of our friends. I'm the guy that always has a plan and nothing ever works.
Wait a minute.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I will lead you all into destruction. Oh, this thing is actually kind of sizey.
I actually really like the shape.
That's cute.
Frenchie?
Yeah, I like that. That's cute.
Are you busy?
I like the shape of that. That bottom already sells me because I know it's not going to roll off.
Can I get the weed to fill up this bowl? Now, at first, I thought this was kind of like a bubbler too. Thank you, babe. But it's not. But we're about to try this out. It's a Tyson 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a really nice flat bottom too. I'm not one for flat bottoms, but
no, I like that bottom.
Right, this thing is so fresh that the weed's like popping out. Let me get closer. You can see it below.
Let's see. Oh, look at that fill. Look at the milkiness on that.
Holy shit.
That's milky. I like it.
Where'd you get that?
At Good Guys.
Oh, yeah?
$16.
Clear it.
Yep.
Both pieces, 10 out of 10.
Very nice. Very fucking nice. Look at that.
Very nice.
Sick motherfucker. Look at you.
Amazing.
Nice.
Amazing.
So,
Thank you, good
I got
guys.
strain of the week this week.
What you got, Brian?
All right. So, strain of the week this week is a strain called Blue Coffee.
I
don't know where they come up with these names. Blue Coffee. I don't know where they come up with these names, but
Now, my
gonna
question
rock
is,
with
does it
it.
smell like
Trying
coffee?
to find a good. No, it actually has a very floral smell to it.
Okay.
Kind of reminds me of it's like lavender and eucalyptus kind of smell to it.
Eucalyptus.
This motherfucker, you smoking some witchy shit.
So I can't really show you because the light, but
it's a fat fucking nug.
Yeah,
though.
It's a
nice.
fat fucking nug.
It is a fat nug. It is a fat nug.
I want to chew on that fucking thing.
So it does have purple in it. There's purple hairs on this. And I can tell you right now, bro, when I got this and opened up the bag and saw it, I was like, the crystallization on this shit is amazing. Amazing. It is all throughout the bud. It's not just on the outside.
We're looking at a sativa or indie?
This is a hybrid.
Okay.
The best of both worlds. It's okay.
It's an indica. It's an indica dominant hybrid, but it is a hybrid.
Right.
It's really good. And also, while we're still on the subject, I picked up a vape. The brand of the vape is the brand of the words are hard.
Words are hard.
The brand of the vape words are hard. Is called Little High. Is the name of the company that makes these. It's THCA.
Okay.
Which I'm actually happy about. The flavor on this is called Blue THCA. Dream. Yeah, I like THCA too. This is Blue Dream. It has a very nice earthy taste to it. The buzz is just like what you would get if you were to smoke Blue Dream bud. Like it's the same high as Blue Dream.
That's that's the bud I actually have right now.
Yeah.
Blue Dream.
No shit.
Blue Dream.
The blood that I got from Lifted is Blue Dream, so that's awesome. So cheers.
Nice.
Cheers on that one. Shit. Blue Dream it out.
So, cheers.
That's fucking cool.
And I got this from Adams, the little shop down the street that I always promote on the show. If you're ever in Middletown, Adam Market and Tobacco.
Hell yeah.
This motherfucker hits, man.
That's awesome.
This motherfucker hits. Tyson may have lost against Jake Paul, but he just won my heart. This is quality. This is true
awesome.
quality. This is nice.
That's really fucking cool.
Also, December 21st,
yes.
PRVG Tango Hookah Shop. We will be there doing the show live. Dabs, you know what I'm going to say, and you know I'm going to pray. So...
Yep.
You can pray all you want to, but I ain't going nowhere right now. I love y'all. I mean, I really want to come back up, but
I know.
It's okay.
Right now.
But that's why when you do come up, it's gonna be fucking wild.
Oh yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It always is.
But yeah,
for some odd reason, y'all think I'm the life of the party. So.
What? And we're wrong.
I don't know.
And we're wrong.
I don't know. Like I don't see myself that way.
That's my only response.
The
howdy
only
bitches.
time you lose life is when you smoke with me or Gio. That's it.
Pretty much.
That is true. That is very true.
That is the only time.
I'm not apologizing for it.
Me neither.
I'm not apologizing.
Nope.
You know,
no, sir.
But December 21st, Tango Smoke Shop. We'll be doing the show from there. I already know in my head how it's gonna work. What we're gonna do. I'm just worried about Wi-Fi, but we're gonna figure that out when the day comes. We're gonna have some free lighters for you. That's probably about it because we don't have anything else. But you get to hang out. You know, you get to buy something from Tango Hookah Shop. you know, and they got some quality stuff. Quality stuff. I got to meet the guy himself. Hey,
Yeah,
what's
they
his,
do.
If you're
what's
looking
his
for
name?
crazy ass pieces like this at a reasonable fucking price, we're gonna be at the shop.
Yo,
So,
what's his name?
listen, man, that is the old man, and that is all we will call him.
Okay. That
That
works
is
for me.
That's
And
all
you
you
know,
get.
you know, so guys, make sure you check out Tango Hookah Shop. And I'm gonna say too, check out Good Guy Vapes. And
Check him
also,
out.
if you want to make podcasts like assholes like us, check out the link in the description. Sign up for Streamlabs today. You could do podcasts like us. Doesn't matter if it has to be good or bad. The whole everything is done here for you. Okay. If you need anything else, you can hit up any of us and we'll figure it out for you. But we charge. I'm just saying.
Hit one of them.
Yes, we do. Yep.
I don't know how to draw.
Huh?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I'm not a good draw. Fuck you. Yes, you are. Shut up.
Okay.
draw.
Okay, mister, I'll design your tattoo for you.
I don't draw. I just click buttons.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, I beg to differ too.
That's how I feel.
I don't know how I feel about how you feel right now.
Oh man. So yeah, so before we get to the wheel, what I do want to ask you, what are some things that you hope to see in Red Dead in the future? Do you hope to see a Red Dead 3 or do you hope to
Yeah.
do you want to see it in a game or do you want to see it in cinematic form?
I want to see it either way, to be honest. Honestly, I want to be able to play a game that will introduce us to the gang leading up to that moment with the Blackwater Massacre. Like, I want to get to that
that's
point.
what I want to see.
I think that would make for a good fucking story because at least, you know, we get the, like, in Red Dead Redemption, we got the experience of hunting down the members of the gang. I think a game where we're hunting down members of the gang to join, to piece everything together, to do this ordeal, that would be pretty fucking cool.
I would like to see it in cinematic form.
I
know Amazon, I think, is trying to get rights on a show right now.
Bro.
I mean, in a show you could tell a longer story, a more detailed story. In a movie,
Yes.
maybe not so much.
Mm.
But if they do it in a show, I think it would be something special. You could do it in, like, I swear you could probably do it in 6 episodes. You know, and
Yeah.
you lead it right up to the Blackwater Massacre. And I think that would be great, but that's just my opinion amongst like millions of others who want, you know, what do you got, Dabs?
So two things. A, if they did it in a Red Dead 3, I mean, that game would be kind of long, don't you think?
I mean,
because that's a lot of space to fill.
Like Red Dead 2 was long. It just time jumped a lot, which is what I would assume the same approach would be for a third.
Right. So I wouldn't personally want to see it in a game.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see it in a series, a television series.
Oh yeah.
But I wouldn't want it to be live action. I would want it to be I would want Rockstar to take the full helm on the cinematics,
well, like,
and make
Rockstar Cinema or something like that. That'd be pretty sick.
Yep.
Rockstar Pictures.
Yep.
Yeah, they should.
Like to see it in...
We're pitching it right now, man. Do it, Rockstar Pictures.
Come on, man.
Just put us on. Put us on to write. That's all we want.
And we're not asking for much. We're not asking for much, man. We're not asking for much at all. Just credit.
Put me in as a background character that I could just scream something out loud.
There you go. Yeah.
That's it. You know.
Have me and Gio with the background in Blackwater Bar just smoking a joint. Show that.
And Sanchez could get dragged down fucking Blackwater straight behind a horse.
I'm all for it.
See?
Kill me if you want. Kill me if you want. It is an honor to die in any cinematic, you know. So do you think
but that's what I would want.
Yeah. Now, do you think that we'll see all most or some of these mechanics in GTA 6? Now I'm talking about the wildlife, the movement, the dialogue, the way that you interact with characters. Do you think we're going to see anything like that with GTA 6?
I hope.
Yeah,
I would really hope so.
Absolutely. Well, if we know Rockstar as well as we do, because we've been playing Rockstar games since what, GTA 3?
Yeah,
I would say.
Well,
right?
Geo's ancient.
So
So
if we
before
know,
that,
I played that shit on PC.
yeah,
before that,
Geo
yeah,
played.
the
Geo
overhead
played.
GTA 1, yeah.
I'm old.
Man,
I'm old. It's okay, I'm getting there too, bud. But
Do
if we
you-
know Rockstar as well as we do, since as long as we've been playing, we know that they're going to add in some very, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
Words are hard.
It would just be interesting. It would be very interesting
yeah, I
knowing
agree.
that Rockstar is going to put some weird ass shit in the game.
I agree. I agree. I
And
mean,
we already saw a lot of it in the trailer. We saw the naked man, Floridian person on a lawnmower. We saw.
yep.
I'm already expecting a good story. I'm more anticipating what they do with the
Same.
online feature.
Yeah, same.
Like I'm really anticipating what their online feature is gonna extend to, because
Which we've spoken about too.
Yeah, because you had a lot of limitations in GTA Online with 5 as far as like the wildlife. For say that's one example. When you play the actual game, like the story, you could see the wildlife running rampantly everywhere throughout the map. When you're online, no fucking wildlife. So like I really hope they expand more as far as like that's concerned for the online, because they did it with Red Dead. And Red Dead Online, you could do that.
I mean, I would like to see places that you could kill animals and then sell the meat and the hides and stuff. That would be immersive. That would be cool. I mean, we know that they have
more buildings you can interact with. Like literally walk down a street, see an apartment building, and walk right the fuck in. Like I want more depth. Like I want more fucking depth to this.
Yeah. My last question: how many gigs do you think this game is gonna be? You know,
Here. 148.
148.
148 gigs. 9.
I'm gonna say 164.
I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna say a flat 200.
Damn.
I think it's gonna be 200. You know,
Damn.
and I really think, I mean, shit. Red Dead really paved the way for what a game should be as far as storytelling.
Really did.
We're gonna see what happens in the future.
Yeah, man.
Now, guys, it's everybody's favorite time of the night. It is time to spin
that
wheel. All right, you guys already know what time it is. Make sure you get your Spin the Wheel t-shirts on cleansanchezmedia.com. They are amazing. They are beautiful. They smell great.
They smell great.
Oh shit, I never took the pause for the cause thing out. I am stoned.
Look at you. There you go.
We paused for a long time.
We did. It's a good pause though.
They're getting the subjects are getting smaller, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna add more. But the wheel is spinning. We don't have to hope no more because we got what we wanted. Now the show's over. But sprayed game. This is gonna be funny.
Okay, y'all are gonna need to explain that to me off air so that way I can understand the concept.
This was
here.
actually suggested by our friend Opium Munch.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that he described it is that when you look at a game and they sugarcoat it to be something amazing, like what Paradise did, and it turns out to be a complete work of shit.
Werewolf the Apocalypse. Perfect example.
Apocalypse.
Expected so much out of that, and it was an absolute fucking travesty.
What was that vampire game that came out like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, for Xbox? I can't remember the name of it, but it failed too. I'll have it next week. But that's it. Sprayed games is going to be our topic for next week.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, but guys, thank you so much. we couldn't be more grateful. We're coming into the holidays. Thanksgiving time is coming. I want to announce something that I haven't spoken to the guys about. I think maybe Dab's heard me talking about it. But coming soon, we're going to be doing the Clean Sanchez Annual. 1 day a year. All podcasts, 1 day live, hour after hour. And then everyone that does the Clean Sanchez Media podcast has 2 weeks off.
Nice.
I also want to bring up holiday merch is up, guys.
Yep, ugly sweaters. Mine is coming.
Is up. So go check them out.
I cannot wait for mine to come in. We
got two options. We got ugly Christmas sweaters, two variations of the same design, and then we have a brand new, basically a Pixel Bros tee. Yes, pixelated bongs, pixelated fucking controllers, giving you the entire aesthetic, and us three right in the forefront of that son of a bitch. So go check it out. Check out all the other merch in the shop, and do yourself a favor, man. Get yourself a sweater. It's gonna be cold this winter.
It's gonna be cold. I'm waiting for my ugly sweater to come in. It's in production right now. I hope it comes soon. I'm very excited. It's very big. It's very huge. Got me an extra large for it. So it's gonna be a nice holiday season. I'm excited. I'm excited for the stuff that we're gonna be doing. I'm excited for some of the stuff. There's a new intro coming out very soon. With more game footage.
You see a lot of us smoking in the intro. We don't apologize for it.
Now, if you think the intro is too long, I do not apologize for that either.
Hey, man, we got a huge shout out to DJ Show because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to feature our homeboys' music. If you guys actually dig the music that you hear in the intro and the outro of the show, go check out DJ Mellow Show. He's definitely got some bangers. And this guy is, we also had him as a guest previously on our episodes. In season 1, actually, the guy paints sounds. So if that doesn't sound fucking intriguing enough as it is, then I don't know what rock you're living under. He paints sounds. That's fucking nuts. So go check out his stuff. He has an entire shop where you can get his stuff. Do yourselves the favor, man. Go spend some money this holiday and support some local artists. That's all you gotta do.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. Guys, do you have anything else before we sign off of this Mamma Jamma?
No.
Love somebody today. Love somebody today.
That's what he says every week. He has to. That's it.
Now?
That's the one. That is the one. We're gonna make a shirt. That's the next merch that's coming out.
Trying to just.
And you already know the drill, guys. 10 p.m. Tuesday. We'll see you in the next one. Okay. Behave.
10 a.m. Don't mislead them.
Behave.
You said 10 p.m.
Behave.
10 p.m.
You behave.
I'm high. Behave.
I think you're low. I think you're low.